When a meteor crashes into Earth, everything within hundreds of kilometers can vanish in the blink of an eye. You might think these events are relics of a distant past, but their scars remain, transformed into natural wonders that still hold immense value for humanity. So fasten your seatbelt. You're about to dive into a journey through 10 colossal impact craters, where nature, time, and space once erupted in a moment that shook history. Located in the Free State province of South Africa, the Vredefort crater is the largest confirmed impact site on Earth, with an original estimated diameter of nearly 190 miles. It was formed approximately 2.02 billion years ago during the Paleoproterozoic era, when a massive asteroid, measuring between 6 and 9 miles across, slammed into the ancient supercontinent known as Columbia or Nuna. The force of the explosion released energy equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs, deforming the Earth's crust and creating distinctive geological features such as a central uplift and concentric rings that remain visible today. Vredefort is one of the few exposed impact structures still visible on the planet and was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2005. At its core lies the Vredefort Dome, which reveals some of the Earth's oldest rocks, dating back over 3 billion years. This site provides scientists with invaluable insights into the planet's early crust formation. The impact not only reshaped the regional geology, but may have triggered significant global climate changes and played a role in halting older tectonic cycles. It stands as a powerful reminder of the destructive force of ancient asteroids and highlights the critical importance of monitoring near-Earth objects in today's world. Hidden beneath the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico lies the Chicxulub crater, stretching about 110 miles in diameter. This is the fateful scar that marked the end of the dinosaur era. Roughly 66 million years ago, an asteroid between 6 and 9 miles wide struck Earth at unimaginable speed, unleashing an explosion as powerful as billions of atomic bombs. The result was not just a massive crater, but a chain of cataclysmic events, including global tsunamis, earthquakes, wildfires, and, most devastating of all, a cloud of dust and sulfuric acid that cloaked the sky. This impact winter blocked sunlight, halted photosynthesis, and collapsed food chains across the planet. The aftermath wiped out nearly 75% of all life on Earth, including all non-avian dinosaurs. Chicxulub wasn't just a geological event. It was one of the most significant biological resets in history, clearing the way for mammals and eventually humans to rise. Today, visitors to the Chicxulub region often describe an eerie sense of awe, as if standing at the crossroads of Earth's destiny. Without that asteroid, humans may have never existed. Chicxulub is not just a crater, it's a permanent scar on the timeline of life. Roughly 1,850 million years ago, a colossal asteroid between 6 and 9 miles wide struck what is now northern Ontario, Canada, creating the Sudbury Basin. Measuring around 80 miles across, it is one of the oldest and largest impact structures ever discovered. The impact generated intense heat and pressure, melting underground rock layers and crystallizing valuable mineral veins. As a result, the Sudbury region became one of the world's richest mining hubs, especially abundant in nickel, copper, platinum, gold, and cobalt. Much of the nickel used globally today, a critical component for stainless steel, batteries, and high-tech industries, comes from this very basin. Although the structure has been slightly altered by erosion and tectonic activity over billions of years, the Sudbury Basin still retains its characteristic bow-like shape. More than just a geological relic, it is also a major industrial center, supporting tens of thousands of jobs in mining, metallurgy, and scientific research. The Sudbury impact left more than a cosmic scar. It created a thriving economic lifeline for Canada. In the remote Siberian wilderness of Russia lies the Popigai Crater, a massive impact site nearly 60 miles in diameter. Formed about 35 million years ago, this crater was created when a giant asteroid struck a graphite-rich granite formation. The resulting pressure and temperature were so extreme that they instantaneously transformed graphite into diamond. Discovered by Soviet geologists in the 1970s, the existence of this structure remained classified for decades. Only after 1991 did the world learn that Popigai holds one of the largest industrial diamond deposits on Earth. Even more extraordinary, the diamonds here contain lonsdaleite, a rare hexagonal crystal form that is up to 58% harder than regular diamonds. With trillions of carats of these super durable diamonds, Popigai is considered a strategic resource for industries requiring extreme hardness, from aerospace to defense and advanced manufacturing. It is not only a geological wonder, but a frozen treasure chest hidden deep within Russia's permafrost. In the desolate outback of South Australia lies the Popigai Crater, a monumental relic of a cosmic collision that occurred around 580 to 590 million years ago. Estimated to be about 55 miles wide, this complex structure features a central uplift nearly 25 miles across, surrounded by disrupted rock extending over 90 miles. What remains today is a shallow salt lake known as Lake Ackerman, shimmering with white salt and rust-colored earth. The impact likely came from a large asteroid that struck the ancient continental crust, creating a force powerful enough to reshape local geology. Notably, the event coincided with the Ediacaran period, when the first fossil recorded life forms began to emerge. Scientists discovered that shortly after the impact, there was a dramatic shift in microbial life. Many complex acritarch species vanished, and simpler forms dominated. This suggests the Ackerman event may have caused a micro-level ecological crisis, potentially accelerating the evolution of more complex organisms. Ackerman is more than a crater. It is a window into one of Earth's earliest biological turning points, where cataclysm sparked transformation and laid the groundwork for future life. Deep in the province of Quebec lies one of Earth's most spectacular and well-preserved impact craters, the Popigai Crater, often called the Eye of Quebec. Around 215 million years ago, a massive meteor slammed into the ancient Laurentian continent, triggering a cataclysmic explosion that melted hundreds of miles of rock. The result? A nearly perfect circular lake spanning about 43 miles in diameter, encircling René Lévasseur Island, the exposed central peak of the original impact zone. Its symmetry is so striking that it's one of the few impact sites visible from space. Astronauts refer to it as Earth's silver ring, capturing hundreds of photos over the past 45 years. Its unique geology and structure make it a magnet for scientists, photographers, and thrill-seeking adventurers. Despite its remote location surrounded by dense wilderness, ecotourism here is growing. Visitors can kayak, camp, fish for salmon, take helicopter tours, and even witness the northern lights. In winter, the lake freezes into a white expanse so surreal it looks like a scene from another planet. For those who've been, the experience is nothing short of awe-inspiring, a powerful connection to the deep history of our planet. Have you ever heard of twin impact craters sitting side by side, as if born from a single cosmic moment? Nestled in the wilderness of northern Quebec, Canada, Clearwater Lakes are a pair of nearly perfect circular lakes that seem to tell the story of a double impact, two meteorites hitting Earth simultaneously. But radioactive dating tells a different tale. These craters formed nearly 200 million years apart. Clearwater West, with a diameter of about 22 miles, formed around 290 million years ago. Clearwater East, smaller at 16 miles, dates back nearly 470 million years. Both craters lie atop the ancient Canadian Shield, where magma and metamorphic rock fractured and melted under the force of extraterrestrial collisions. Their flawless shapes and crystal clear waters have made them iconic in satellite imagery. NASA and planetary scientists use them to study the dynamics of space impacts on rocky planets. Beyond their scientific value, the region is a sacred land for the Cree people and a dream destination for eco-tourists, astrophotographers, and researchers alike drawn to its pristine beauty and otherworldly symmetry. In the quiet lowlands of southern Germany, a beautiful city stretches across the floor of a massive stone basin, a place where few realize the entire landscape is actually the scar of an ancient cosmic collision. This is Nordlingen, a modern city built inside the Ries crater, a 15-mile-wide impact site formed more than 14 million years ago. When a 9-mile-wide asteroid slammed into Earth, the explosion unleashed unimaginable force, vaporizing millions of tons of rock and forcing the Earth's crust upward, creating a perfectly arched ring of stone around the crater's edge. One of Ries crater's most unique features is the presence of suovite, a rare rock formed from materials melted and compressed under extreme pressure during the impact. With a texture that blends shattered glass, crystals, and base rock, suovite looks like a cosmic mosaic, a fragment of space art embedded in Earth. Many of Nordlingen's historic buildings, including the iconic St. George's Church, are constructed from this extraterrestrial rock, turning the town into a living, open-air museum of planetary geology. Today, the Ries crater is a global magnet for tourists and photographers. From above, the perfectly circular outline of the crater cradling the medieval city creates a breathtaking view. Visitors can touch real suovite, explore the Ries Crater Museum, and stroll through old town streets paved with meteorite rock. Thanks to its rare geological origins and rich cultural heritage, the Ries crater is one of the most extraordinary places on Earth where the story of a meteor lives on, not just in rock, but in the rhythm of daily life. Like a cosmic jewel embedded in the Arctic wilderness, Lake Elgigitgin in Russia's remote Chukotka region stuns all who first lay eyes on it. Formed 3.6 million years ago by a violent meteorite strike, its name, meaning the lake that never thaws in the native language, reflects its mysterious nature. This is one of Earth's oldest and most pristine impact craters. Because of its perfect preservation and location in permanent permafrost, Elgigitgin is a goldmine for climate scientists. Expeditions have drilled over 1,000 feet into the lakebed, retrieving sediment cores that serve as natural archives of ancient pollen, diatoms, and even DNA from prehistoric microbes. These samples allow scientists to reconstruct Arctic climate and ecosystem changes spanning millions of years, an unparalleled geological record. Despite its isolation, the lake draws geologists, adventurers, and photographers who are mesmerized by its still waters and snow-capped peaks. Visiting Elgigitgin feels like stepping into a frozen world, untouched by time, a place where Earth's deep past is written into every layer of ice and sediment. Hidden among the lush greenery of Ghana, Lake Bosumtwi exudes a sense of peace and spiritual energy. But its origins are anything but serene. Around 1.07 million years ago, a meteor hundreds of feet wide struck West Africa at incredible speed, unleashing a blast that vaporized bedrock and carved a nearly perfect circular crater 6.5 miles wide. Over tens of thousands of years, rain and groundwater filled the bowl, and nature cloaked it in rainforest. The result is Lake Bosumtwi, a tranquil oasis born from cosmic violence. The local Ashanti people believe it is a resting place for souls before they join their ancestors. Even today, only traditional wooden planks known as padua are allowed on its waters. Beyond its spiritual significance, the lake is a climate archive. Sediment layers beneath the lake preserve detailed records of West Africa's environmental history over hundreds of thousands of years, a rare place where science and spirit intertwine. From massive craters buried beneath eternal ice to near-perfect circles etched into arid deserts, each impact scar is a mysterious chapter in Earth's epic story. What seems like a moment of destruction often gives rise to wonders that enrich all of humanity. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to keep exploring the impossible with us, where science and imagination embark on a grand adventure together. See you in the next video.